Welcome to this week's Mutt Up or Shut Up, and it is a huge week. Absolutely crazy what we ended up getting done this week. I thought what we were going to get done this week is, I thought the original plan was, we finished the training power-up stuff. That was, that'll be the first clip. Then I thought we'll get some legends. Originally the title was going to be something about, we're going to add some legends, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was going to be the main part of the video. We add some legends, we do our solo battles, that's pretty much it. Then halfway through me starting to do the legends, and I'll mention this, but halfway through the hero challenges come out. So of course we did those, which means we get some alter egos, which are 88 overalls. We get some sidekicks, which are 84 overalls. We get some big time players on the team, and it doesn't stop there. We get a good solo battles finish. We just absolutely everything happened this week, and a lot more was done behind the scenes, which you'll see next week. And more importantly than anything else, we finally reached the 1 million coin goal. It took us 9 weeks to do it, but we get 1 million coins finally. So I'll just not say anything more because this video is going to be long enough as it is. All the original clips were over an hour long. Just the clips of, stuff when we get things. Had to cut a lot of that down. So you'll probably see some cuts of videos where maybe I explained more beforehand and there may be little to no explanation when you actually watch the things. That's because I probably recorded it, just didn't fit in. But let's just take a look at how this week went. And we start with just some power-up fantasy packs. So here we have the final power-up fantasy pack. If you take a look at the coins, we sold Tyreek Hill for the full 55,000 coins. And now let's hope that we get some more luck with one of these players. I did not know that they went as high as 55,000 coins. David Johnson could be good, even if not for value, just for us. We've seen a lot of these guys before. Still hoping. DeAndre Hopkins, we've seen before, isn't worth that much. It's a shame. It's not bad, but it's a shame. We really obviously wanted to see that Tyreek Hill again. I don't know how, rare it is to get him, but just getting him once is great anyway. We have here 26 challenges, 26,000 coins to be earned, which to be fair isn't really bad either. Each challenge is kind of measly 1,000 coins each, but 26,000 coins, and to be honest, a whole bunch of players who might be able to help out. Now, just power up wise, not that crazy. We'd have to start adding players, which means we've got to start spending coins, and we're not quite that far yet. We're not at the coin spending phase of my Scrooge McDuck career here on Mutt Up or Shut Up, where I'm just collecting all the coins I can, and I can't even jump in them because they're all virtual. But this has got to be done. It's a challenge, it's a set of challenges definitely worth doing, but there's something we've got to do before this anyway. As you can see right now, the training is at 61. And that's not going to be good enough for powering up anything. So I wanted to get all of these done, and we did get a lot done, but we actually only got just over half done, 14. And then came the Mutt Heroes challenges. Now, of course, they're going to take up some time. We're going to assemble the legends we want, and then we're going to take on these challenges. Now, of course, they're not difficult challenges. What's most difficult is the fact we've got 815 training, and I want to upgrade 3 heroes. I want to upgrade Deion Sanders, of course, just turns into a great cornerback, and pretty quickly as well. I want then, we definitely need a free safety. Either Brian Dawkins or all the way down here, Sean Taylor. I think I want Sean Taylor. So Deion Sanders, we're going to leave at 82 rated right now. So Sean Taylor to the same spot, 82 overall, which leaves us with more than enough to add maybe 1 or 2 extra players. So Lawrence Taylor, 82 overall, and that will be the last one we're touching right now because I just don't want to go too crazy, just upgrading anything and everything just to, get some better players and wasting training because we'd have to refund it for a big loss. So there we go, team improved a lot better, still nowhere near as good as it can be, but we're just taking it slowly right now because again, we're just taking on these solo challenges, solo battles. We don't need to perfect the chemistries yet. Of course, all that will help, but I'm still just 200,000 coins shy of that 1 million coin total. Again, I don't think it'll come in this week, but you never know. Something big could happen at some point between now and when I finish the solo battles. So it could still happen, although I doubt it. I think we're going to need 1 more week. So here we go, the weekly random gold player pack. But I've got a suspicion about this random gold player pack. I've got a suspicion that it's not random. In the last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure the player it showed me when it was just mentioning the Team of the Week challenge in the bottom left corner of the Ultimate Team screen, it showed the player I ended up getting in a pack. Now I can't remember who I saw, but I'll see of course if it's the same person. And then obviously I would suggest that it's not random whatsoever, and I don't know. Yeah, it was Nick Chubb. So I don't know if this is random. I don't know why they're calling it Random Gold Player Pack. Now 3 weeks in a row I've gotten the player it showed. So with my new team I got right into these hero challenges. We've done the offensive one, the first one. I'm not entirely sure exactly what we get in this fantasy pack. I don't know what our options are. I have been looking at who I would want to go for if we obviously get the full choice. If it's just a choice of everybody, I know who I want. And it's not these guys. Actually, I said I know who I want. One, this George Kittle is ridiculous. So he's got a base speed of 88, and I'm not sure why he's not worth a lot, but he's actually only 16k. And this is, I think, the best way to do it. One of the more expensive guys is Will Fuller. So now we've got 2 Will Fullers. If we decide to, if we actually are able to, well, we will be able to, if we can complete the, I don't know what, is this just the defensive one? I don't know what, no, the offense battles as well. So what do we get for these? We get an alter ego with this, don't we? Which is huge anyway. That DeAndre Hopkins alter ego is already very good. Already worth a lot. Obviously it's unauctionable, or not auctionable, but we'll finish this, and then we can take a look at what it would take to complete the set. So the rest of the offense challenge is done. We get an alter ego here, and we've already made our decision based on who we're getting here. So this won't be a difficult pick to make. Right, fantastic. Thank you for wasting our time by making us do that. Now, we already know who we're getting here, and it's not Tyler Eifert. It's, well, let's just go all the way through, and then we can quickly go. There we go. Tyler Eifert, Keenan Allen. There's some good players here. And maybe the one, I did like using Saquon Barkley actually, but we're going for the person we've already geared up for, DeAndre Hopkins. Also the highest overall of all of these guys. Very good player, even better if we upgrade him. But even this version of him worth, I think it was like 60,000 coins. Happily take him, of course immediately put him in the team, and we'll be done and satisfied. Another sidekick fantasy pack as well, which I didn't expect to get. I don't actually know exactly where it came from. But obviously, if this is offensive again, we know where we're going. Oh, I think this is a mix. This is a mix. Okay, so we now got ourselves 3 Will Fullers, and we are moving well onto our way to, I don't know how many we'll end up needing, but we'll get ourselves that DeAndre Hopkins upgraded, hopefully. So I don't usually share objectives that I've completed because usually they're pretty insignificant. Yeah, sometimes it'll be 5,000 coins, and I may mention a player of that worth or something like that. But this one, certainly worth mentioning. Win 500 solo challenges battles, 50,000 coins. May have taken me a little bit longer to get there, to be honest, than it should have done, but the 50,000 puts me over 900,000. Pretty much guarantee, well, it does guarantee that I'll have 1 million coins when I finish the journey. Now, the journey's going to take a little while to finish, but once it's done, I'll have 1 million coins. So part 1 of the defensive challenge is done. Now, I've been thinking about this, and this may end up being a stupid decision, but I decided that because I'm basically going to use any sidekick anytime I get a choice. Obviously, this is just defensive ones. But anytime I get a choice between offensive and defensive, I'm going to be picking Will Fuller. Therefore, this sidekick doesn't have to match the alter ego that I want to get. The alter ego that I want to get is Patrick Peterson. I think he will be very useful. I think he is the best out of all of the options that you can get. And if you just keep the alter ego, I think he's the best. Possibly Von Miller. I think almost definitely Von Miller is probably the best when it's just full hero, but the alter ego, I think Patrick Peterson's the best. But then of all of these guys, I think the best player there, considering we get 1 cornerback and we've got 2 we already like, we don't need another one of those, and I think the best is Bradley Chubb. But this makes sense in both ways then, so we take this Bradley Chubb, we're happy with him. If we ever get any other choices, we would be taking Will Fuller again. So right now, we're happy with this guy. He will go into the team. But in terms of what sidekicks we're looking for, is still Will Fuller, and hopefully get that DeAndre Hopkins upgraded. Here we go, the Hero Series finish, and it finishes a long list of things we have accomplished this week. And I've been thinking about this, and I've decided we're going to go the Patrick Peterson route, because I was looking at it, and we're just not going to upgrade the Von Miller. It's just not going to happen. It would be too many, and even if we do, at that point, I'll just buy this tradable version of Von Miller, and I'll buy all of the Bradley Chubbses, or the rest of the Bradley Chubbs, because we have one, and that. The exact same thing is true for Antoine Bethea if I decide to upgrade Patrick Peterson. It's just, I just want to quickly take a look at everybody here, but I'm really satisfied, happy with the choice to go with Patrick Peterson. The thing about Patrick Peterson is we take him here, and we pretty much never talk about the cornerback position again. For a long time, we're done. Cornerbacks. We've got 88 rated Patrick Peterson. We're going to upgrade Deion Sanders a little bit more. And we have our Jair Alexander at 87 overall, who isn't bad either. We're done with that position for quite a while. We're done with most of our defensive backs once we upgrade a few of them a little bit more as well, which we can do. So I'm happy with that. We'll take Patrick Peterson here. We'll be satisfied with the pick, and we'll have a much better defense because of it. Here we go. Here are the rewards for finishing with an elite, which I won't go too much into, but I could have had ultimate. I got a did not finish. I lost the game I definitely shouldn't have lost, and with those two games, even if I would have lost the one I got a did not finish on, I think I would have got ultimate. But we get the elite, but it's not a problem, because when I quick sell this, we will have 999,600 coins. When I quick sell this, finally, we will have 1 million coins. It is done. It has happened. We've got 1 million coins. And obviously, we're not going to buy anybody in this episode. What I'm going to do about buying players, I'll mention this again in the next one, but I want to finish the journey and everything first, because obviously you get a lot of packs, you get some guaranteed elite players. I don't want to buy anyone in a position, pay money to where I then get a non-auctional play, or maybe just a better player anyway. So I don't want to do that till I've opened all those guaranteed packs, until I've earned all those guaranteed packs. But we've got 1 million coins. We can get on with our lives now. We can start adding players into key positions, and I'm very happy about that. So let's move on to the Hail Mary pack. Here we go. Let's hope for some luck. We're millionaires now. Maybe we've earned some luck. Obviously, one time we got lucky on a Hail Mary pack. I doubt probably will ever happen. Oh, never mind. Team of the week, Darius Leonard. Not bad. I was going to say, I doubt it will ever happen again. That's not bad. You know, it's 9,500 coins. A lot more than you would expect from a Hail Mary pack. I think I'll keep him. I'm at the stage now with my 1 million coins where I'm not desperate for extra money right now, but also it doesn't make that much sense to hold on to him if we don't use him. But Hail Mary packs twice now have given us elite players, and we'll just get a gold one here. Not, again, the problem is I don't expect anything from these, but if you give me an elite player every now and then, I'm going to start expecting something and obviously only be disappointed. Midfield packs, 3 silvers in a row. Here we go again, team of the week again. This is not going to be a better one. It's Elijah Lee. Still, pretty cool, again, to get a Team of the Week player. We're getting some interesting stuff, finally, from these packs. We got Jordan Howard once, and that was it. And then next up is the Red Zone or 25k coins pack. And I thought I would have to go for the 25 to get the 1 million, but I don't. I'm always going to go for the pack. It's just more interesting. I don't really mind if it's worth less, and it could, of course, be worth more. So we'll always take that gamble, that risk. We've got a gold player there, obviously doesn't help us. A gold player there, obviously doesn't help us. Although we like those. Ooh, what's this? He looked exciting. I've not received a Hall of Fame card in a pack before, so I didn't know what it was going to be. My mind went to best case scenario immediately. Obviously, oh, this is bad. This is worth significantly less than 25k. I can tell you that already. Tyrell Williams, the best player there. It's not good. So this Dan Marino card actually worth 11,000 coins though. Let's do a little bit of quick maths. So in this one, because of the Dan Marino, it's worth 19,500 coins. It's not 25,000, but it's also not too bad. And to be fair, Ronald Jones here worth 15 training, Dan Marino worth 20, Tyrell Williams worth 30. If we wanted to just sell them for training, we get training. So you saw it there, very busy week, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes as well that will feed into next week. The team now worth 680,000 coins. Of course, our actual coins over 1 million. I said it, I think I left the clip in. I said probably won't reach 1 million coins this week, maybe next week. Next week, we may be looking at a total team value of over 2 million coins. Forget having just 1 million coins there to use.